Okay, finally another nighttime shoot. Sorry. Finally onto the chorus. This is a tricky little thing. Isn't that always the way with Mick Karn? It's a tricky little thing. So I'll play along and then I'll tell you what he's doing, or what I think he's doing. Cheers.
Talking drum. Talking drum. Talking drum. Talking drum.
Okay, so we're going to start on the 7th fret of the G string. And you're going to hammer on to the 9th fret of the G string. So your index finger, you're going to hammer on with your third finger. Okay, so one note and then two. Your next note then is the 9th fret on the D, and you're going to go to the 7th fret on the D. Right? And back down to the 9th fret on the D. So from the top, 7 on the G to the 9 on the G. With the same finger, come down to the 9th on the D, to the 7th on the D. It's a little phrase, just even you get that bit on its own. Then we're going to go back up. You're going to hammer from the 7th fret on the D string to the 9th. And you're going to go to the 9th fret. So you're going to kind of bridge across those two strings with that third finger. So you're going to get those two notes, right? Or you can do it like that. But I prefer to bridge, it's cleaner. So from the top. And then your last note of that stretch is just to come back down and play the 9th again on the D. So from the top. Nearly there. Now the next bit, again, is buried under a vocal and is buried under drums. All it is this. You're going to go from the 7th to the 9th, hammer on, to the 7th on the A string. Right, so from the top. That's all it is. If you remember from the very first, from the verse, he did this little lick here. Do you remember this one? So that's what he's doing. So it's... Now, if you haven't watched that video, obviously you're gonna have to go back and get that little riff. No point in me explaining it again here. At 132 thereabouts, he does the first of these little smears. So it's... Make sure you finish that riff. Then you're going to go up to the 14th fret with your index finger, and you're going to bridge across the D and the G string together, and you go come down, slide it down a semitone, and back up. He does it twice. So. Now the only other difference is at one point he does that. But he's plucking it. So all that is the D string on the 12th fret, and you're going to hammer on to the 14th. Pull it with your finger. And he does it 3 times. And then you go up to the the same position, the 12th fret on the G string to the 14th fret on the G string, and that's the last one. So it's bum, dum, dum. Okay, that's talking drum. Again, genius in its simplicity, and also how complex he makes it sound, and how not Western it is. You know, it's wonderful. Thanks if you got this far. Thanks so much, and I hope you can see everything I was doing. As always, I'm taking requests. This talking drum was a request, but with this is all of Tin Drum done. So if you haven't checked out the other videos from possibly their most iconic album, the entirety of Tin Drum is done now. So you can get stuck in. Thanks a mil. Cheers.